Techno update. Subscribe now.
Wacom Mobilestudio Pro Review. Design and stylus. Eagle Magpie. The Mobilestudio Pro isn't for general consumers, it's for creative professionals and prosumers who take their hobbies very, very seriously. This fact is reflected in its design, which places functionality firmly ahead of aesthetics. The tablet PC comes in 13-inch and 16-inch options. I had a brief hands-on time with the 13-inch model, but my week of in-depth testing was spent with the 16-inch model. Both models are a design revelation compared to Wacom's Cintiq range of tablet PCs, thinner, sleeker looking and generally less boxy. Neither model has the design chic of the more consumer-friendly Surface Book and MacBook devices, though. The 16-inch model on review here is a particularly cumbersome beast, which won't fit into regularly sized satchels and backpacks. At a hefty 2.2 kilograms, it's also a little on the weighty side to lug around 24/7. It's not designed for that, and you shouldn't treat it like a go-everywhere laptop. Intel RealSense. The addition of an optional RealSense camera is another interesting feature that I can see being a huge selling point for some, but completely pointless for others. The RealSense R200 3D scanning camera is an optional extra on the more expensive configurations of the Mobilestudio Pro, and it replaces the tablet's basic 8-megapixel rear camera. It won't be of much use to people who work in 2D, but I can definitely see the appeal for CAD designers and 3D modelers, even though the tech is still very much in its infancy. Display. The Wacom Mobilestudio Pro's display is one of its biggest selling points, and is one of the only reasons I'd recommend the 16-inch model over the smaller version. This version has a 15.6-inch, UHD, 3840 by 2160, IPS display. The smaller 13-inch version has a lower resolution 13.3-inch WQHD, 2560 by 1440, panel. For amateur artists, the 1440p resolution won't be an issue, but the 16-incher is the only option for those who need huge resolution. Performance and specifications. Wacom is offering the Mobilestudio Pro in 6 different configurations, each of which will offer radically different performance. eTablet performed reasonably well without any impressive surprises. In Geekbench 3, the tablet ran in with 3,656 single and 7,708 multi-core scores. These are slightly above the Core i5 MacBook and Surface Book. The MacBook Pro achieved 3,300 and 6,947 single, multi-core scores in Geekbench 3, while the Surface enjoyed slightly better 3,522 single-core and 7,362 multi-core scores when docked. The Wacom's 3070 PC Mark 8 Creative score is also solid and puts the Mobilestudio Pro on a par with most equivalently spec'd laptops. Battery life. The 16-inch tablet is powered by a 11.4 volts, Li polymer, 52 watt-hours battery that Wacom claims will offer around 6 hours mixed use off a single charge. Running trusted reviews synthetic PowerMark test, which loops 10 minutes of web browsing and 5 minutes of video playback with the screen brightness set to 150 nits. I found the quoted life optimistic. The Mobilestudio Pro lasted 2 hours before dying.